our battery's almost dead. Well, still getting good amps. Eastern Ontario. Sorry about the wires in the way there. Now I've got a new gimmick. So I can connect it directly. I mean, the turbine can be connected directly to the grid tie or to the charge controller. Right now is at the charge controller. It's working well. Sorry about the wind speed. Something happened to the anemometer last night with the snowstorm, and it broke. So I'm gonna have to buy a new one of those. I think I'll buy a new weather station, something better. Right now, see these wires are connected directly to the rectifier, and at the batteries, this is the voltage coming out of the turbine. It's a 12-volt system. And these are the amps right now. And then we're still averaging about 10 to 15 miles an hour wind. Same weather as yesterday, so. Like I say, we never get more than 20. Very rare we get a 25 mile an hour wind, so. But I wish I can tell you the wind. Can't. Anyway, get good amps. At the charge controller, like I say, voltage. Now I'm going to switch it. Make it run, and then switch it. There it goes. That's the amp. Going to the, see there's no more at the charge controller. Still putting up the same about the amount of amp. Look at this baby go. He's putting good 248, 261. And that's just the grid tie. What happened to this there? Oh, the voltage might be a little bit higher. See the voltage, how high it goes? So the turbine, when it's feeding the grid tie, sometimes it goes lower, it goes about to 16. 14, the lowest I ever seen. But it sticks around 18 to 22. 5.5 amps, and the grid tie is going great. I got my amp clamp. I did my switch here, so now I can do a grid tie on two. One is charge controller, and I can do both. The only thing is when you do both, I think it takes power from the battery, so the turbine has to spin, or else you're going to drain your battery. So, but that's okay. Okay, good amps going through. That's my amp clamp right there, going to positive to the grid tie. And like I'm saying, this right now is directly from the turbine. That's the amps. Look at the wattage, eh? I mean the voltage. Pretty weird. I guess the charge controller really brings down the voltage from the turbine, and this one's going great. And that's just the turbine today. There's no oh, something just beeped. Anyway, there's no solar. I took out the two there people, Eastern Ontario, making good amps today there. Saw some good gust of wind, 20 miles per hour. Oh, look at that, eh? 11 amps. Registering soon there. Still having a problem with my anemometer there, but I thought she was broken, but she was frozen from last night's snowstorm. So, but the turbine's been spinning for 2 days now, steady, non-stop. I added the switch there. No more disconnect box. So now I can do both, like everything else. Loving it. Batteries are pretty full. Everything's on the house. So anyway, I got it connected to the grid tie too now. So let's do a little test here. I'm gonna go wake up the grid tie. So I got it on both. I have to wake it up first, and then boom. See? No more amps there. It's all going to the grid tie. I saw up to 2 and 300 today. I saw 300 watts today from that turbine. So it jumps around a lot because it's in the grid tie, but as you can see, we're not having big wind, but earlier today was pretty wild. So I'm going to take my hand clamp there and try to connect it on to show you what's going in the grid tie. Turn this on. Zero it out. So connected here. There I should have the readings from the wind turbine. And there you go. This is what's coming out of the wind turbine at the grid tie. And we're getting a little gust there. Oop, 6 miles an hour wind. Oh, maybe a little bit higher. So, not that windy. You can see, you know, trees are not moving a lot. There's a 7 mile an hour wind. About 7 amps. Oh, there's a gust here. Should register 7.8. Should go high. Oh, 8 mile an hour wind. And that's inside the grid tie right now. 3. Look at the wind manometer too. 6.2. Oh, there goes the furnace. So that's a load on the batteries. Still good though. 5.5 going down. 3, 95. Well, yeah, today 300 I saw. That was pretty cool. About 15 miles an hour. So. And that's just the wind turbine right now. Solars are not doing nothing. They're covered with snow. So. I'll get set up and show you the voltage. Hey people, I'm back. Still got the grid tie growing. Hand clamps over there, pulling out about 9 amps. 6 amps, 3 amps. Got about 6-7 miles an hour wind. And this is the voltage directly from the rectifier. I just jumped it here. What I don't understand is sometimes the voltage go up to 22 volts. So I'm not sure about that yet, but she on good wind she stays about 14, 13. So. And that's inside the grid tie. Those are the amps. Oh, 15. And a little gust there. That's the voltage directly from the rectifier. Just jumped those 2 wires. And wanted to see what she produced. So. like I say, earlier today we had some good gusts there, 15-20 miles an hour, and I saw some good good amp reading and good watt reading. So went down there, 21. Get both of those? Oh yeah. There you go. These are the amps. That's voltage. It's going in a grid tie. It's a low voltage grid tie, 10.8 to 30 volts. So you have to calibrate there. Just came down. That shouldn't be high either. So I like that I can do both again. Put it in the grid. Charge my batteries. Fairly easy. On the flick of a switch. There you go. Oh yeah. See, much better before. She didn't follow the wind there, but now she stays right in the wind. I get some good readings. So I can say that she's back in. She's back working fine. When I put it on the batteries, though, the voltage don't move much. I saw maybe milliamps. That's it. This is just zero this out. And I thought. Like that, not bad. Battery's been staying full just by the windmill. 2 days now. And last night I had it running all night on the grid. We don't use batteries when we're sleeping, so we're making money instead. So. This wall's going to change there soon. Not bad. Oh, she's back in business. Back in business. I love this. I just change it back to the grid. No amps going in there. 6 mile an hour wind. 3 amps going to the grid tie. There's the fluctuation of the voltage when it's in the grid tie. So 7 miles an hour. So there you go. Grid tie, windmill, wind turbine. Directly connected to it, so it's funny. Anyway, I guess that's enough. Low reading. It works very well. I like it. I like it a lot. you go. Back to the batteries.